The emotional tension surrounding Jungkook's alleged declaration continues to expand, not because new information has emerged, but because the public keeps filling the silence with its own interpretations. And this silence, this vacuum, invites a crucial academic question. Are we analyzing an actual conflict or merely the audience's projection of what they want to believe? Each circulating clip, each emotionally edited video, and each speculative thread raises the stakes of the narrative. But we must ask, is this escalation rooted in evidence or in repetition? When a phrase spreads quickly enough, it begins to feel true regardless of its authenticity. This phenomenon, widely studied in media psychology, warns us that perception often overtakes fact long before facts are even established. The situation becomes even more complicated when considering how fandom culture shapes collective interpretation. BTS is not just a music group, they're a global cultural force whose interpersonal dynamics are scrutinized with microscopic intensity. But is this scrutiny grounded in reality? Or is it amplified by the emotional investment of millions who seek meaning in every gesture, every phrase, every silence? As this narrative grows, another critical question emerges. Are audiences genuinely decoding behavior or merely constructing meaning that aligns with their expectations? Social media platforms, especially TikTok and YouTube, have only intensified this dynamic. A 3-second clip can be framed as evidence of emotional estrangement. A paused expression can be interpreted as resentment. A mistranslated nuance can transform a harmless remark into a declaration of rupture. And yet, despite these distortions, audiences rarely stop to question the credibility of the sources that push these narratives forward. This raises a vital issue. If most viewers encounter the information through edits, commentary channels, or viral threads without context, how confident can they be that the story reflects reality rather than creative interpretation? When we examine the situation academically, it becomes clear that the public may be participating in a form of collaborative storytelling, one driven not by verified facts, but by emotional resonance. Conflict is engaging. Brotherhood is comforting. A fracture between them is irresistible. But does irresistibility equal truth? This moment demands that we step back from emotional reaction and move toward critical analysis. Consider how often viral content is consumed without verifying its origin. How many times have individuals believed a dramatic claim simply because it appeared repeatedly on their feed? And more importantly, how often does repetition itself create the illusion of credibility? The deeper concern here is not whether Jungkook meant what he allegedly said. It is whether the audience is equipped to distinguish between truth and viral construction. When algorithms reward outrage, ambiguity becomes weaponized. A single phrase becomes a headline. A headline becomes a narrative becomes a belief. But your belief, like any belief, deserves scrutiny. So we must ask directly, do you genuinely believe Jungkook's statement reveals a hidden internal divide within BTS? Or could it be a moment exaggerated by emotions, interpretations, and the relentless push for engagement? Is it possible that the fandom's emotional attachment is shaping a story that never truly existed? Or did this moment actually expose a deeper truth that the group has never publicly addressed? Only you can answer these questions, but you must answer them skeptically, because the sources that fuel this discussion, TikTok edits, YouTube breakdowns, Twitter discourse, and commentary from unverified accounts, are not definitive. They are fragments, interpretations, opinions. None of them provide a complete picture. None of them confirm the emotional context behind the alleged statement. That is why your reflection matters. Your skepticism is essential. Ask yourself, are you analyzing facts or reacting to a narrative shaped by algorithms and emotional editing? If you found yourself believing the story automatically, you are not alone. The digital world is designed to make emotional content feel credible. But credibility is not built on emotion. It is built on verification. So once again, we invite you to think critically. Is this an authentic fracture between Jungkook and Jin? Or is it a dramatic interpretation constructed by the internet's appetite for conflict? Your perspective shapes the discussion. Your doubts keep the narrative honest. Your questions ensure that we do not mistake virality for truth. Thank you for staying critical, questioning, and aware, because in moments like this, skepticism is not just helpful. It is necessary. As this alleged remark, "Jin is no longer my brother," continues circulating across TikTok, YouTube edits, Twitter threads, and short-form articles, we must pause and ask ourselves, do we genuinely believe this event happened exactly as presented? Or is it merely another carefully packaged moment designed to trigger emotional reactions and generate massive engagement? In an era where digital narratives evolve faster than facts can be checked, how certain are we that we are reacting to truth rather than illusion? Every viral headline urges us to feel shock, betrayal, or curiosity. But have we ever stopped to question whether these reactions are intentionally engineered? Could this remark be taken out of context, misinterpreted, or even fabricated entirely for the sake of sensationalism? And if so, why do we so easily accept such claims without demanding evidence? When we read a statement that hints at a hidden divide within BTS, one of the most unified groups in global pop culture, we must ask, are we interpreting an authentic interpersonal conflict, or are we consuming a narrative crafted for clicks, shares, and watch hours? What if the so-called rift never existed in the first place? What if the media ecosystem simply needs drama to stay alive? Consider how quickly short clips and edited compilations spread across social platforms. A 5-second clip from a live stream can be repurposed into a dramatic storyline. A misheard sentence can become a headline. A harmless joke, stripped from context, can be reframed as evidence of tension. Are we aware of how much manipulation occurs between the original moment and the final version that reaches our screens? This brings us to an uncomfortable but essential question. Are we reacting to the truth, or to an emotional experience intentionally crafted by algorithms and content creators? After all, controversy fuels engagement. Engagement fuels visibility. And visibility fuels profit. So who truly benefits from the circulation of this alleged remark? Jungkook? Jin? The fans? Or the platforms that thrive on our collective outrage and curiosity? We must also reflect on our own tendencies. Why are we drawn to dramatic possibilities? Why do narratives about conflict captivate us more than confirmations of harmony? And what does this say about how digital culture shapes our expectations of public figures? Perhaps the idea of a hidden divide becomes alluring because it offers mystery. But mystery, especially when unverified, is the perfect breeding ground for misinformation. Now consider the sources: TikTok voiceovers, YouTube reaction videos, Twitter screenshots, translated snippets, and articles of uncertain credibility. How much of this information has undergone proper verification? How much is based on assumptions, exaggerations, or even deliberate hoaxes? And more importantly, how often do we cross-check, question, or investigate before sharing our emotional responses? This is why critical thinking matters more than ever, every time we encounter a dramatic claim. Especially involving beloved public figures, we must ask, where did this information originate? Has it been confirmed by reliable sources? Could the content be edited, misinterpreted, or deliberately manipulated? Are we being encouraged to think, or simply being provoked to react? Who benefits from the spread of this narrative? These questions aren't meant to diminish the excitement or emotion surrounding fan culture. They are meant to protect us from being swept away by sensationalism.